Well, our next major stop was Airlie Beach, and it was easy to fall for it, surrounded by beautiful scenery. It has a massive lagoon pool on the esplanade that's very popular, as well as several picturesque marinas. Something about marinas just makes you feel relaxed. And it's now bouncing back after the devastation of Cyclone Debbie in 2017.
It was a very slow-moving storm, so most homeowners that weren't in a flood area were able to stay in their houses. In our instance, we had some heavy gusts and wind. I mean, they were well over 100 kilometres an hour, and the islands were getting hit far harder than we were here in Airlie Beach. But yeah, so we just kind of watched the weather. We did lose power, and the wind just kept coming and coming. This one was a very slow-moving one. It was going maybe 5 kilometres an hour, so it lingered a fair bit. So there was a bit of a long wait halfway through the storm. When the rains came, I think that's when we got hit the worst. There was just torrential rain coming from every direction, coming through the walls, coming through the ceilings. And it really hit, I think, the region a bit harder than expected because there was so much water. The region is so resilient. I mean, we live in such a beautiful countryside where if you do have a lot of weather that's passed through, it's so used to bouncing right back.
Though there's still repair work happening around the area, it's really looking good. And so is this waterfall that Rusty suggested, Cascade Falls. It was spectacular, and Rusty was pretty keen to have a swim here. Of course, there's heaps to do in Airlie, that's for sure. Rusty doesn't like boats, so I volunteered to go with ocean rafting for the day. What a fun day it was. The crew were fantastic, and this is something you just have to do if you get up here. Whitehaven Beach and Hill Inlet are just awesome. As luck would have it, we arrived in Airlie just at the time the Airlie Beach Music Festival was happening. Of course, Rusty wasn't very happy that he couldn't go.
They wanna have, it's all they really want. Some love. When the working day is done, oh girls, they wanna have, they wanna have.
The next week, Rusty suggested we go exploring, and we found another
in it last year in the patrol in the camper. Quite happy doing that, but when we come back to the bus, it's just, yeah, it's home. The bus is home, and our home can be anywhere. No regret at all. It was one of our goals, and it was just a hurdle to actually achieve that. It was really good. Just, to be honest with you, I was looking forward to the day where all I had to worry about was the bus, not the house, and because I used to have bobcats and trucks and stuff. So maintaining all that, or having all that gear, I was just looking forward to getting rid of it and just have the bus to worry about. We just wanted to work and work in an area, see what happens in that area, and move on and have a work 6 months and have a look around for 6 months. So it's just to get different experiences of what happens around the country. Yeah, you just speak to the locals and find out the stuff that's off the beaten track that no one would normally see. That's what we try and do. We're in Cooktown and went into the crock shop, and Linda was there, and she knows the Cape like the back of her hand, and we got talking to her and explained what we were doing, and she gave us 2 or 3 places to go to. We went to 2 of them. One of the places we went to, beautiful swim hole, and we were there that long we actually had to leave because we'd run out of beer and food, so we had to go back to Cooktown to stock up, and then went up to another place that she recommended, Eddie's Camp, and spoke to the local Aboriginal elder up there and just sort of found out what, he gave us a bit of an insight to what happened. We met some people in Tasmania that we keep in contact with, and we'll probably cross paths next month sometime, so we'll catch up with them. So that part of it's good, meeting good friends, talking to people in the pool, and just, some people have a knack of telling good stories, like just you come away feeling good. Well, just for the first couple of years, we're just doing the loop, and then just trying to work out how the system works. You talk to people that travel, and they, you share information on things to see and where to go and where to stay. So, but we've done a fair bit of travelling in the centre anyway. We haven't done much along the coast, but probably at the end of next season we want to go over the west coast. Whether that takes 2 or 3 years, or we might find somewhere that's nice and you pull up for 6 days, or it could be 2 years. We don't know, and that's probably part of the fun of it.
Well, that's it for this episode. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you on the road soon as we see Australia our way.